Welcome back, friends, to some more Lord of the Rings Online. While I was running over here towards Orthon to turn in this quest and start this new episode, I did run by and I got offered this quest, so I left it up, that way I could read it here. So this is Blunting the Spear. A large party of orcs has established a camp southwest of Esteldin, a spearhead pushing northwest from their main host at Doldinin. You should slay the chieftain of the orcs at this camp. With his defeat, any remaining Ongbur's orcs will be unable to act until a new leader arrives. Okay, and then let me turn in that flower quest from the last episode. Ah, what a pleasant surprise. I do have great fondness of herblore. Thank you for this gift, Kippen. Okay, and that's that. So let's go ahead and do this one, Blunting the Spear. Sorry about that. It popped up off screen as I was running from over here where I left you in the last episode to over here, so I could start this one. But hey, I left it up, that way we can get to it, I guess. Man, so much junk here. Got a ton of Athelos essences, though. So let's kill this stupid chieftain, wherever he is. Probably at this little camp, it looks like. And there he is. I'm gonna ambush him. Really? Missing incorrect weapon? Get out of here. You have defeated the Ongbur's chieftain, a cruel orc who stood at the head of Girlzom's might. Okay, nice. So now let me head back to that little elf encampment from where I left off in the last episode. And there's going to be a ton of quests there, including, finally, my level 30 Warden quest, which I should have done way long ago. But you know me, I don't like going into a region that I have not yet visited just for one quest. So for example, when I was doing the last season in the Lonelands, I wasn't about to leave the Lonelands and come here to do this quest. I'd rather do it now. So that's what I'm gonna do. In fact, that may be the first thing I do once I get here to the little elf town. Pretty excited. This is episode number 99. The next one, we're hitting those triple digits, man. Finally hitting episode 100. How crazy is that? So, you know what? Let me do that warden quest.
How can I be of service?
You're a warden of some skill, Kippen? I thought I might have heard your name in that regard. A party of elves traveled into the caves of some stone trolls not far from here and discovered a party of hillmen from Trev Duverdane seeking to cause trouble. A great battle was joined while the stone trolls were elsewhere, but the elves of my company are exhausted and in no shape to continue the fight. If you are as skilled a warden as rumor would have it, I ask that you travel with me to these caves and defend my elves until they are ready to continue the fight. Let's do it, guys. Are you prepared, Warden Kippen? This task may not be an easy one, for the caves are dangerous and the stone trolls may return at any moment. Let's go. Those trolls look sweet, man.
In the woods near Lingalaeth, a broken refuge of the elves, stone trolls have gotten the better of a small host who march to the defense of their haven. Their fate stands upon a precarious edge, but your arrival has brought them hope when their doom was nigh.
Okay. In the fray. Okay. At last, Kippen, we must hurry to the elves of my company, for they are weak from their battle and will not long be able to defend themselves. This way, Kippen. Let's go, lady. Friends, I have returned with Kippen. At last. Were you able to defeat the Duverdane presence in these caves? We slew many, but we are winded from the struggle, and many Duverdane remain. Look how big this cave is. It's massive. We need time to rest. We are weakened and will fight only if we must. and it is almost daybreak. The stone trolls will soon return to their caves. Kippen, you must protect us until these elves are rested and ready to fight. Keep the fighting from us until we are arrested, Warden. Alright, will do. I hate when they use those skills that prevent me from using my own skills. Super annoying. Right, skirmisher here. I'm gonna go deal with that ranged guy. I love this cave, it's so big. Those ceilings go super high. Alright, get rid of this one. Kippen, the stone trolls are returning. Sweet. I love trolls. Look at that bad boy. That's a cool dude. New deed, Troll Slayer. Perfect. To battle. What are you talking about, dude? You're like hanging out back there. Alright, more trolls coming in. Sweet, 2 of them this time. Come on, everybody together. Nice. We have done it, Kippen. Your skill as a warden has made the difference.
What do you need?
Endless thanks, Kippen. If you had not been here, well, there's little point in walking that sad road. You have saved the elves of my company, friend Warden, and I thank you for it. I am ready to leave this place, Kippen. We were victorious this day, thanks to your able defense, but it was almost not so. You have my thanks and the thanks of my friends for it. Okay, and that's that.
Negavanen.
The rumors were true, Kippen. You are certainly a highly skilled warden and deserve every measure of the reputation you are earning. I would place the safety and well-being of my friends in your care at a moment's notice, if there was such a need. I thank you again, Kippen. And this is gonna be trash compared to the weapons that I crafted for myself, so whatever. Alright, let's start picking up some quests here.
Will you lend me your ear?
We must restore the stores of Lin-Gileath as soon as we can. Grief can cause both body and spirit to suffer, but against one of these hurts we can prepare. The stone trolls ruined the food that was stored here, but there are other sources of sustenance. Hunt the Aurochs on the plains of Kingsfell to the north of Lin-Gileath. Their meat will go a long way to restoring Lin-Gileath's stores. An Aurochs is a dangerous foe, and you must hunt several to obtain enough steaks.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Gildor Inglorion brought our company north to spread word of a great evil stirring in the south, but we found here only death. The keeper of this glade was friend to many of us, a fair elf named Loken. He was slain by stone trolls before we arrived, and the refuge beset by ruin. I do not know what called the trolls out of Tor Gonwaith, but we must rebuild this place as best we can, for it is what Loken would have us do here if you're here to ask it. Revenge, it must wait. The trolls scattered the possessions that were stored here throughout Meluinen. Look for shattered barrels between here and Tor Gonwaith to the south. I need you to bring their contents to me. Okay. And doesn't look like there are any other quests here. So let's begin doing some of the other ones. Guess let me begin by going this way. There's a big fat toad, man. And it looks like this sicklefly actually has a quest ring above his head. Didn't even notice at first. The sickleflies in the marshes of Meluinen have been disturbed by the recent aggressions of the stone trolls, creating a threat for the elves of Lin-Gileath. You should defeat sickleflies in Meluinen. I can do that. Six more of them. Not terrible, not too bad. Alright, just 3 more of those bad boys. However, let me make my way towards the quest ring that's over here. There's a bog guardian, that's kind of odd. I do have a disease here. That's a 4-minute disease, dude. That's crazy. But thankfully, I have first aid. Super nice skill. And I guess this is going to be for a later quest that I don't have yet. That's okay. Let me continue killing some sickleflies. That's that quest. You have defeated several angered sickleflies in Meluinen, which should give the elves of Lin-Gileath some small respite from hostile creatures in the glade. Right, I need 4 more of those. So let me see if I can find any. Stupid water. Not gonna be able to avoid this guy. And I also need to get the stakes here from the Aurochs. There's one shattered barrel over there, so let me go grab it. Let me take a look at the map here. Okay, there's several more here. And last one. Looks like there's a big mean troll headed my way. If he knew what was good for him, he would stay back. Nah, he wants to die. He wants to die. $6 silver, 38 copper, man. That kind of adds up if you just round up a bunch of these and kill them. Alright, where exactly am I going? Completely not where I'm supposed to go. Let me go over here to these plains and kill some Aurochs, so I can get 5 stakes here. spider's pissed, man. Didn't like me riding up against it. Alright, where are these stupid things? Let me go around here. If I'm not mistaken, there are some of them up here by that. There's one of them. There's actually a ton of them here. I'm gonna gather up 5 all at once. Want to do this all in one go. Let's do it. These guys are pissed off, man. Nice. Really? That was only 3? I guess not all of them will drop it. Super annoying. I hate getting stunned more than anything. Should have been a lore master, man, so I could run around with permanent stun immunity. Look at that bad boy. He's a named. Is he like their chief? Man, they all died pretty quickly there. So I got all the stakes I need. Let me head back and turn in some of these quests. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I used to farm sturdy hides here way back in the day. Because if you can kill these guys quick, if you're over leveled, it's a pretty decent spot to farm sturdy hides. Not that they have much value nowadays.
What can I do for you?
You have done very well, Kippen, and I thank you for your aid. This Aarox meat will keep us for as long as it takes to restore Lyn Gileath. I would have a further word with you. The grief of my friends is very deep, for Loken was beloved by many. Help them if you can, and do not hold against them any harsh feelings if their despair seems to be strident. Jesus, how am I going to pronounce that one? Thaliolang and Brethelwyn were particularly close to Loken and held him in high regard. Give them comfort in their grief, for they have lost much to the evil that lurks in Tower Gonwaith. Again, I thank you for your aid, Kippen, and wish you well.
How can I be of service?
I did not think we could hope for as much as you have returned with, Kippen. I thank you for your aid. The trolls ruined and consumed much of the food that was stored here, and many relics were lost. Loken would grieve for these losses even as we grieve for him.
Will you lend me your ear?
When the stone trolls learn that the elves have returned to Lyn Gileath, they are sure to attack again. There are too few of us and we cannot hold out long. There is one defense which we can call upon, but there is no certainty that those I speak of will still answer their summons. I give you these ruins, Cannel, they are called, and ask you to lay them upon the pedestal of stones found throughout the marshes. Long ago, many of these stones were set east of Lyn Gileath in a great curve bending to the south, but only 3 have survived the ravages of time and the elements. We must hope the Guardians remember the meaning of the Cannel. Return to me when you have placed all the runes, and we will learn if the errand was for naught.
Stay a moment.
I have need of your assistance. Kippen, an orc defiler skilled in the use of poisons, joined the ranks of the Ongburs in the southern Lyn Gileath. He has begun to poison the waters of this glade, and all will be ruined. Slay the orcs in Marinost and collect their venomous pouches. I will make sure the pouches are never again used for evil purposes. While you are in the camp, put an end to the source of the vile poison once and for all by killing all the Ongbur's defilers. Be careful, Kippen. These orcs are brutal and without mercy, and you may have need of allies.
Mind my words, traveler.
Thaliolang and Legorolum are so intent upon vengeance against the stone trolls that they are blind to all other threats, and are feared they will not retain enough strength of will to fight the other dangers that lurk nearby. Orcs of the Ongbur's clan have established a foothold in Nanwethrin, the valley to the southwest, and their scouts intrude further into Meluinen with each passing day. Slay any orcs you find that may have crossed into Meluinen, Kippen, for they pose a great threat to Lingiliath. You will surely find them south and southwest of here, along the line of the mountains. You can tell how late it is that I'm recording by the quality of my reading. You can see I make a lot of mistakes reading when it's super late. Right now it's 3:30 in the morning, and I don't know what I'm thinking being up this late, but I'm just having a ton of fun. So you know what? Since it's 3:30 in the morning, I think my task limit resets, so let me turn in some stuff here. So I got a ton of junk. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of like the little glowing boxes on all these items. Okay, so what do I have? I have coarse furs, but not there. Coarse skins, so I can take that. What else do I have? I have tough sword sheaths. What else? Broken wooden spears. What else? Already did coarse furs, already did coarse skins. Large scales, maybe? No, that's not on the board. I guess I'll just repeat those other three, that's fine.
What do you need? Megavanen.
Turn
What
all
can I
these
do
bad
for you?
boys in. And let me do one more here. Broken wooden spears and tough sword sheaths. And those 5 should put me at my
What do
limits
you need?
for the day.
How can I be of service?
Perfect. Alright, so I think this is actually a decent stopping point for this episode. So in the next one, I'm going to continue doing quests, of course, because that's what I do. I do quests. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode.